Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of the Arsenal Director of Football Challenge, where we're gonna have Edu in charge of all our transfer dealings. You see here, his stats aren't good, so it's really a risk. He's not the top quality that we need, but I think it's fun as a challenge with how he's in control of this type of stuff in the actual Arsenal club. So I'm gonna go through the transfers first. We're starting with Raul Moro here. This was his first signing for the club. 1.2 million has now been loaned out to Derby. So you can see, a good signing, good youngster. I mean, his potential isn't perfect. He's about 4.5 star, but for 1.2 million, only a profit will occur. So he's now developing at Derby. Then the first big signing, which is Briel Mbolo. This is the only signing who's actually gonna play, who cost money, and you'll see why in a moment. He's going to be my backup pressing forward. He cost the club about 19 million, which isn't too bad considering his current value and that he's still pretty young at 23. And he's done well so far. Then we have a few freebies here. Nathan, Wally, really nothing. Then this is one of the other big signings, which is Oscar. He signed Oscar when he thought I was playing 4-2-3-1, which I originally was. I recently switched to a 4-3-3 with a defensive midfielder and two box-to-box midfielders in front of him. So I'm going to use Oscar as a backup box-to-box midfielder. His tackling isn't good enough for that role, but I don't have anyone else there right now, so that's fine. And he's here for a year. No buyout fee. He has technically a minimum fee release clause, but I'm hopeful we don't activate that. He's just here for a year to help out with squad depth. Gregiao is another non-good player. Then this is one of the other big signings, is Daniel Maldini. Of course, the son of Paolo Maldini. So, big heritage to live up to. He's an attacker, plays in these three roles. I mean, since he's right-footed, I'm probably wanting to train him as an inside forward on attack, which he'd do well in. Let me actually do that, though. That's what I'm going to try to train him in. He's currently in the Arsenal under 18s. I might put him up. Costs quite a bit at 4.2 million, but I think he's sure to go up in price because he still has so much ability to develop. Then a bunch of nobodies again until this last signing, which was on deadline day. Actually, no. Was it on deadline day? No, there were no real signings around deadline day. This was deadline day of international transfer window. And it's that on loan from Leicester City we signed Nampali Mendy. He'll be playing backup to Xhaka as the deep line playmaker on defend. Does well there. He's a good backup. Gonna come in for a year. He technically has an option to be bought for 15.75 million at the end of the season. So I'm personally right now not hoping to pay that. But if it gets to it, and he does happen to be good, why not? He might as well join. As you can see here, some of the stuff he has. And those were all the big signings. Let me quickly go through preseason, and then we're going to play our one match of this episode and then I'm going to simulate till the end of January, where I'll go through that transfer window and everything that happened there. This was the first game of the season. Here's when I still played a 4-2-3-1. I think I switched to a 4-3-3 about here, these two matches, and then I modified it for the rest of the matches. And as you can see, it's been going really well. We beat Liverpool in the Community Shield. We were unlucky to have it be a 2-2 draw, so winning on penalties was nice at least. Then, good win against Southampton. First round of the Carabao Cup, beating Brighton. Drawing against Aston Villa, this one was slightly disappointing. We deserved more, and somehow we're only rescued by Saka. Brentford in the Cup with a backup team. 2-0 against Brighton. 3-1 against Crystal Palace in the Cup. And then Watford in the league. Just a lot of consistent performances, really. As you can see, this is the tactic I'm using. It's very symmetric. I like symmetric tactics. And it works well. Often Mbolo will come off of the bench. Saka, sometimes Oscar, sometimes Tomiyasu. Those are the main ones that would come off the bench. And so there's a lot of rotation here as well. This isn't a defined squad. But anyway, it was just an international break, and now we have lucky for you guys, a match against Tottenham Hotspur, so this is actually a pretty big match, and you guys get to watch. I'm gonna make a few small changes because some of the players are tired. So I'll start Kolasinac. Let's just start Oscar for now. He's slightly better than Smith Rowe in that box-to-box role, even though Smith Rowe is slightly better tackling. And here, let's start the match. Kind of annoyed I've had to take out Tierney. He's pretty key usually to how the team plays, but hopefully they'll still do good here. Alright, here we go. Oh shoot, did I accidentally say Tierney's no longer first choice? I always click through those too fast. Alright, that's slightly problematic, but I'm sure it'll fix itself, hopefully. And here we go for the match. First highlight, we have a throw-in. Cedric throws it into Pepe, back to Cedric. Puts it to Xhaka. He shoots. Just over. What a wonder goal that could have been. Beautiful. Oh, by the way, guys, I forgot to mention at the start of the episode, I started a Twitch channel. I'll link it in the description. Let's go, Aubameyang. Good pass from Oscar and a beautiful goal there. But yeah, I started a Twitch channel. I'm going to be streaming a club and country as the Faroe Islands, and their club, I think it's KI. It's going to be a very difficult one and a very long save, but you guys can watch that if you want on my Twitch channel. Like I said, I'll link it below, and I'll possibly be editing and putting some of the highlights on here, but if you really want to see it, then you should probably just go watch the streams. And then this will be the main series on YouTube for now. If you guys have any suggestions for what else you want me to do, I'll definitely try it out. Even other games, like I'm considering starting a Minecraft series. So yeah. Alright, here we go again, Aubameyang. Back to Xhaka. He tries it again, and again it hits the bar. We're doing well here. Alright, Ben Davies got injured for them, so they've brought on Sessegnon. Gotta just stay consistent. This tactic is built around, defensive security alongside attacking prowess. So I'm fine with it being a slightly slow game. Oscar, Gabriel, Aubameyang, Pepe. Beautiful set piece there. Good cross from Oscar. Good header from Gabriel to the back post where Aubameyang knocks it back for Pepe, who slots it in. Beautiful there. Seamless play between those four players. Oscar has been good, actually. I mean, he's a good loan signing. I'm sad I won't be able to keep him, but his talent is definitely useful this year. I'm very happy to keep things going. I'm gonna take Pepe off. He's looking tired, and that's where Saka will play. I know Saka has traditionally been more of a left winger for Arsenal, but since I'm using inside forwards, Saka works best on the right, where his left-footedness can come into play. Oscar with the free kick, corner kick here actually. Back post, like I said, heads it back. Thomas Partey, another beautiful set-piece routine to make it 3-0. We're crushing Spurs. That's brilliant. Brilliant. Beautiful goal again. Oscar involved again from the set piece. He's getting all the assists to the assist. And that's what we want to see, is very good play from him. Alright, here we go again. Kolasinac, Aubameyang. Kolasinac. Set it out. Son now on the counter-attack. Oscar, beautiful. I was telling you guys he had 6 tackling. He might as well have 20. That was great defensive action there. That's what I want to see from those box-to-box midfielders. And if Oscar can do that, then he'll definitely be in consideration to play more commonly. Ooh, that was bad though. We win it back, Gabriel. Those 2 ball-playing defenders will be staying back with Xhaka, as you can see there, dropping in between them. Like I said, Saka. Xhaka back to Saka. And it's won back by the defender, so now Son has it. He's on the run. He's dribbling past the defense. Takes a shot, but it's very poor. And Leno captures the ball. White, Saka. On the counter-attack now from their corner kick. Saka runs through the defense. He shoots. And it's saved. It's a weak shot. Alright. Come on. Just keep up the game. Now let's make a few quick more changes. Kolasinac is looking tired and is on a yellow, so I'm going to bring Cedric onto the left wing back and bring on Tomiyasu. And then let's just give Gabriel a break and bring on Rob Holding for now, though I'd usually play him on the other side. It's going to be fine for now. See if we can just hold on. Sneak one more goal if we can, but there's no need to. What a beautiful result this will be. 90th minute, 91st, 92nd, 93rd, and that's it. A 3-0 victory against Spurs. That's beautiful. And that puts us in a really good position in the league. As you can see there, with everyone having played the same amount of games, we are now tied first place, only behind on goal difference to United. So we'll definitely be able to get somewhere this season. As you see, our budget is kind of depleted, so hopefully in the January we'll be able to get some transfers done to get that up. That's actually something I want to talk about. I almost forgot. I wanted to real quickly say it here. For the transfers out, there were no real complete transfers out. This is where things started. Just a bunch of loans, each with good loan fees, which is very nice. But the most major ones, I would say, are Balogun out to Swansea City. Hopefully there he could continue his development. Sambi Lokonga, who Edu decided we didn't need as a backup this year. He would have probably played in that deep-lying playmaker role where as backup to Xhaka. But instead, we've gone Mendy on loan. Not Buddy Mendy. Morrow, of course, out on loan to Derby. And then the big one, which is Callum Chambers, who would have been 5th choice center back, so I didn't really need him, out on loan. And he's also been transfer listed, with Brighton actually inserting a optional future fee of about $19 million US in his contract. And I'll honestly, even though his valuation is technically greater, if they activate that fee, I'd be very happy. If we could probably sign a replacement from that money, and I think it'd be a good deal. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's episode. I'll be back to you guys once we finish the January transfer window with another transfer update and another match. It'll probably be against Brighton on the 2nd of February. And I'll see you guys then. Bye.